Welcome everybody, I'm Jabby Kuwait and I'm currently in my friend's dorm at NYU. I'm here in New York to visit family, but I thought I'd stop by here to, hang out with a friend for a couple of days before heading out to my family. What we got in front of us is Top Gun Maverick, special announcement from the set of Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise. I have no idea what we're in for here, if this is any different from the video that we watched just the other day with ACHARA, KIRK, and myself, but I thought I would check it out nonetheless with you guys. So if you haven't already, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this sucker up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Here we go, let's check this out.
Hey everyone! Here we are over stunning South Africa, and we're filming Mission Impossible.
You know what, I need the captions. I thought I would get by without it, but he's...
Stunning South Africa!
Okay.
And we're filming Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Parts 1 and 2. And I didn't want the year to end without thanking you all for coming out to the theaters. And thank you for supporting Top Gun Maverick. Hey, cheers, it's Chris McCoy, writer, director. Hi, everybody. Hey, thank you. Hey, listen, we really got a room. We got to get this shot. Oh, yeah, we're filming. We got to get this shot. All right, are you coming? Not on your line. Good luck. Okay, we'll see you down there. Whoa. Where was I? Oh, yeah, thank you for supporting Top Gun Maverick. As always, thank you for allowing us to entertain you. It truly is the honor of a lifetime. Yeah.
Now you're just showing off, man.
I'm running out of altitude, so I better get back to work. We gotta get this shot. You have a very safe and happy holiday. We'll see you at the movies.
Wow.
December 22nd.
Wow.
The movie of the year arrives on Paramount Plus. Top Gun Maverick.
Yo, what the F? Wow. Paramount is like, hey, Tom, how dangerous is this stunt? And Tom Cruise responds, yes. Like, we've seen him do this stuff multiple times. Now, the interesting thing is how it always feels like it's like one-upping, because the last one I saw like this was him on an airplane or something, and I don't know how he did it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the plane like flipped sideways or something like that. Like, he was actually legit outside the plane. Here, he's jumping, and the director's right there with him, and he just falls from the... What can't Tom Cruise do at this point? I mean, he can hold his breath underwater for like 8 minutes or something stupid from one of the previous Mission Impossible films, and here he's just jumping out of shit. The thing that kind of startled me the other day, because you guys probably saw it, was it was a video covering the motorcycle jump, right? One of the things the director said towards the end of the video was like, this is the craziest stuff we've ever done, and it only is going to get crazier for the final mission, or for the next Mission Impossible installment, Dead Reckoning Part 2. What could that possibly be? Space? Like, where do you go? How do you get any crazier without killing him? Obviously, there's a lot of training involved that lends not just like credibility to Tom Cruise, but assurances to the studio that everything's gonna be all right. Constantly taking chances with that billion-dollar actor. Man, I guess when you see the results at the box office, they speak for themselves, and it's a worthwhile risk. It's a worthwhile investment. Like, that's not even part of the movie. That's just for an ad for the movie. He's just hopping out and doing a parachute and parachuting whatever from a helicopter. That's awesome. It's pretty darn cool that he's that dope. Moreover, I tell people this all the time because I grew up doing flipping, tricking, gymnastics, that kind of stuff, martial arts. What I used to think was the coolest back when I was like 14, 15 years old, training at Los Angeles Valley College or Gymnastics Olympica or White Lotus, which eventually turned into JAM. The coolest things I saw at those places is completely... like the stuff kids do now completely obliterates what I saw back then. The moves that I see now is just banana town. This is kind of long-winded, but my point is, it's not as impressive to me to see a 15-year-old kid, a 19-year-old kid do some crazy, insane acrobatic stuff. What's always impressive to me is when someone who's 60 years old or older, able to still throw tricks, able to still do a back tuck, a back flip, or anything that's just been... I remember being a kid and seeing this guy who looked very geriatric doing the bars, the parallel bars, and doing like a double gainer flip onto a mat and just like walking off like Yoda. That stuff is what impresses me more than anything, more than the young guys doing crazy shit. So Tom Cruise being nearly 60 years old, albeit he's probably got food, access to medication, access to doctors that most of us will not ever have. But still, like even with all that, even with the best medical treatment in the world, I mean, he is doing some crazy stuff that it requires such insane technical awareness, physical awareness that most people don't possess. I mean, it's super impressive. I cannot stop singing my praises for Tom Cruise. I'm half thinking that I might join Scientology just because I'm so inspired. Just kidding. I always appreciate his dedication to the craft and his dedication to the audience. And he says that multiple times in his videos. It's all about the audience at the end of the day. He's our American white Jackie Chan. It's close as we're going to get to that. You know, a movie star that really does it, if not all of it, most of it himself. And I just really, really appreciate that he goes to those lengths. You know, he busts himself much in the same way Jackie Chan has. I mean, not to the extent Jackie Chan has, but much in the same way to give us something very gratifying to watch. You know it's him. You know it's not a stunt double. And seeing this shit right here just blows my gosh darn mind. I can't believe he's just chilling with the director. The director's right there and watches him go. And I have to wonder every single time, how does the director feel when he sees his star, $1 billion, go out and doesn't die? Hopefully it doesn't die this time. Hopefully it doesn't die on my watch right in front of me, because that would suck. What goes through his head? Do you ever get used to that? Or is it every single time you shit yourself just a little bit? You got to bring some toilet paper and some baby wipes with you, just in case. You know, you wonder what's that director carrying around on set all the time? That little tiny backpack, that little girly backpack. What's in there? It's toilet paper and it's baby wipes in case he shits himself when Tom Cruise does a crazy stunt. I wouldn't throw shade at that. I would understand. There's a lot of pressure there, even though it's not you committing these crazy acts. Even though it's not you doing these crazy things for the film, I think that there's obviously a degree of responsibility that you are feeling each and every time you're putting your actor in harm's way like that, potential harm's way. Again, there's so much training and stuff. There's a lot that goes into it, but still, at the end of the day, you know, if you guys haven't heard about, you know, the third Maze Runner movie, like, things can go wrong, but it seems like safety is, no pun intended, but is absolutely paramount, because they got one more of these to go. And hopefully we'll get geriatric Top Gun. Thanks so much for hanging, and let me know your feelings in the comments below. I don't know what there is to say other than Tom Cruise is amazing, and can't wait to see Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 of 2, and then Part 2 of 2.